guys, it's Karen again and welcome to another video. And today I want to share with you a popular tag, which is my eyeshadow palettes event tag. So for each event, what kind of palette am I going to use? So the first tag is wedding and my palette is soft glam. Now if I were to get married, let's say tomorrow, and I need to apply my makeup, I would definitely use soft glam. Now, whoa, what happened to it? This is this perfect, beautiful palette, and it has such luscious colors for wedding makeup. You can have this beautiful gold, this beautiful rose gold, this dark burgundy, these browns here, a black, which is also an essential color for wedding, and you have transition shade, you have this light coral color, this mauvey color here, and you have a very light champagne color. This palette is perfect if I were to get married again, which I hope will never happen, but if I would definitely use this palette. I would also use this palette if I were going to a family wedding or a friend's wedding or something like that. This is very appropriate, very weddingly vibe this palette gives me. I love these colors so much, and they are definitely appropriate for a wedding. So you already know this palette. This is not a new palette, but now I saw that they have soft glam number 2, which is, I think, a shorter palette, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 6 or 8 colors, but I love the original soft glam. I'm not going to buy another one. Let's swatch the rose pink, which is a magnificent color, and you can see it here. It's a beautiful color which is appropriate for a wedding, and this beautiful gold, which is called glistening. This beautiful bronzy gold. These colors are perfect, and look at this fairy color along with these would be perfect for a wedding makeup. So I love this palette for a wedding. I think that it has everything you can need to create a beautiful look for a wedding. Okay, next up I have the tag date night, and I chose this ColourPop Sweet Talk, which is this beautiful palette. It has these amazing glitters that are just amazing and perfect for a night out with your husband or other significant other. What a great sentence, but you get what I'm talking about. If you're going on a date night, take this, use this palette. It is magnificent. Look at these amazing colors. Also, you have here a rose gold, you have a gold glitter and another very shiny glitter, and you have these amazing coral colors here and here, and you have these browns to make the look a bit more appropriate for the evening, and you can make it a bit more depth to the look using this especially this dark brown. Let's swatch these glitters, and they are magnificent, and wow, look how much glitter. I'm covered all over with glitter. Look, this is the gold. This is called, I don't like to read the names because this is very early morning and Prisma Dreams. So early morning and Prisma Dreams. It's very hard to read because it's very shiny, but these are amazing colors to pop on the lid for this special night. Well, last date night I had with my husband was in December 2019. I think it was around Christmas or some kind of yeah, it was the end of December, so if I remember correctly, that was our last date night, which sounds very pathetic right now, but I have a good excuse. COVID-19 arrived at the end of December 2019, so not that it's an excuse. I don't know. I really don't know why, you know. Maybe babysitter, well, that's not an excuse either. I don't have any. I don't know. I think we need to definitely go on a date night anytime soon. But after quarantine, that's for sure. But I'm definitely going to wear this eye makeup by Sweet Talk, a favorite eyeshadow palette. Okay. Next up is Girls Night, and for Girls Night I chose this Colourpop Lilac You A Lot palette, which is this beautiful purpley colors that are amazing and suits Girls Night with 100%. Now, my last Girls Night was, I think, about 3 weeks ago. I went with my best friend. We just went to dinner and shopping, and that was perfect. And it came in the right moment and just before quarantine, and that was amazing. So it was a lot of fun, and I used this palette. So, and on my next Girls Night I'm going to use this palette again. Look at these amazing colors. They are just spectacular and appropriate for a girls' night out. You have this beautiful pink and this beautiful shimmery purple, and this purpley pink, and this purple is amazing, and all of these shades are beautiful, and you can create several looks, different looks of course, using this palette for the girls' night out. Let's swatch some of the shimmers and you will see what I'm talking about. And look at these amazing colors, and look at that. This is so beautiful, and it's just the right colors for the right vibes of a girls' night out, and I think these are just perfect for this occasion. So Lilac You A Lot by Colourpop. Next up, Vacation, and for Vacation I chose this Ofra Bobo palette. This is how it looks like. It has a big mirror, and it has 6 luscious eyeshadow colors, and you have a blush, a banana powder, 2 highlighters, 2 bronzers. This one is a blush slash bronzer, depends on your tone, and these shades are good for the eyebrows. So I love taking this for vacation, because if you just look at the shades that you have here for the eyeshadows, you have a combination of these 2 for the day. You can use an orange for the day, you can combine it with the blush for the day, and you have also evening colors, are these dark colors here that are very good for an evening look. So when you pack for vacation, you need to have a variety of options for day and for night. And what I love about it, that you can pack this one and a mascara and a lipstick, and you know, you kind of, and a foundation of course, and concealer, but you covered. All your powders are in one place. You don't need to pack multiple things, and just, you know, it's easier when you have everything in a single palette. This is the reason why I love this Ofra palette, and I think it's good for vacation. Let's swatch some of the colors. Look at this amazing orange color, and these colors are really pretty and are appropriate for day and for night. Look at these amazing shimmers, and you have of course 2 mattes, and you can create several looks using this palette, and I think it is the best choice when you go on vacation. Next up, birthday party. Now, my birthday party is in February, and my sign is Aquarius. So this Zodiac palette by BH Cosmetics is just perfect, and the shades in there are amazing as well. Blues and browns, just the way I love them, and these are the perfect colors for me for my birthday. It's my sign palette, so what kind of palette other than that I could have chosen? And look at these beautiful blues. They are perfect for birthday celebration in my opinion. And look at this amazing color here in the middle. You know, look at my finger. Look what a beautiful iridescence color, which is perfect. You can use it as a highlighter as well. And let's swatch some of these blues. You have some mattes and you have shimmers, and well, if you don't know the quality of BH Cosmetics, they are incredible, and I love, look at these beautiful colors. This is the one that I swatched earlier. This is matte. It doesn't swatch very well on the hand, but it's not supposed to be for your hands. On your eyes it's perfect. And look at these amazing shimmers as well. And I love blues, and blues for my birthday are perfect. And of course you add the brown because you need some depth in the look. You're not going to make the whole eye just blue, so you can combine and you can create several eye looks using this palette, which is incredible because, you know, on your birthday you celebrate in the morning when you go to the office, or with your husband, or with your family, and at night maybe you go to a party, or you know, just go to a restaurant, and you can create several looks for the whole day using just this palette. So I love it so much. Next up is for graduation, and for graduation for me is Juvia's Place. This is the Nubian 3 Coral palette, and this is a relatively new palette for me, and I love these color schemes. The corals are amazing. I think for graduation I will use these 3 colors. I recently did a video and I used these 3 shades, and this one is a transition shade, and the look came out perfect. And I looked at it and it screamed graduation. Now I'm not going to graduate anything, so next up that's going to graduate something are my kids. So on graduation I'm going to use this palette, and I'm going to create a look using these grays, and this one here, this is for a transition shade, and this one on the lid, this is on the outer corner of the lid, and these ones are in the inner corner, middle, outer corner, something like that. I can, if I remember, add a link in the description bar to the video that I created using this palette. I think this palette is perfect for graduation because it gives you celebration and maturity, and well, I think this is perfect. And if I can choose one palette for graduation, this is it. Let's swatch these grays ones and you will see why I love them so much. One is a matte and the other 2 are shimmers, and look at that. This is amazing. This, I don't know, for me screams maturity, screams graduation. So I think these are amazing colors. Well, I love this palette a lot. The browns are beautiful as well, the colors are beautiful as well, but for me these screams graduation. Next up, Holiday Eve, and I chose this one by BH Cosmetics, Love in London, and this is how it looks like. Well, look at these amazing shades, and when I think about holiday I think about these colors because you have these 2 here are perfect together. You have this shimmery dark pink and a light shimmery pink, and you have here these 2 blues here which are perfect together, and you have this gold color here which is such a pretty color, amazing color. I'll just show you. This was a queen, Look, this coppery goldish color, which is screams holiday eve dinner. Just screams, you know, I don't know, it screams to me holiday eve dinner. I don't know about you. And these two blues, let's see them, they are just perfect marriage together. A dark one and a lighter one, well, both pretty dark. Well, it is holiday eve dinner. So look at these together. Well, look at them together, they're amazing. So there's, and let's take the pink one. Oh, which with finger? Let's take with the pinky. Pink with the pinky, yeah, it's appropriate. And look at this beautiful pink color, shimmer, beautiful. I love the BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. The pigments are very, very strong. As you can see, the shimmers are like butter, and they apply the same on your eyelids, and they are perfect. And I think that choosing this palette for holiday eve dinner is just perfect. You can have so many different looks using this palette, but you have everything you need. In my opinion, of course, you can create, as I said, a pink look or a blue look or a goldy look or a brown look. If you want to make it something more bold, you have these bold colors here, very, very strong. And the mattes are very pigmented and the shimmers are very pigmented. Of course, there's fallout, but almost in all the eyeshadow palettes that I know, the mattes had fallout. So, but I love it. And I know that on holiday eves, I use this palette. Okay, for everyday I chose this palette by Revolution. Let me close it. This one is a Revolution collaboration with Sophie, and these are the shades, and this is perfect for every day. When you have a day that you have a mood for something nude, you can choose these two colors. If you are going to errands and you are in a pinkish mood, you can choose these colors. If you go on, you know, just meet a friend in the mall and do some shopping together, not like a girls' night, but just, you know, a subtle day, when you go with your kids to the mall or a friend, you can choose this beautiful color here, and you have these beautiful gold colors here. If you want something with a bit more color, you can choose one of these 4 colors here, or maybe this burgundy color, and you can make it a kind of everyday look depending what you want to achieve. If you're going to the bank and you want to get a mortgage and you dress up nice, I'll choose this purple here and this light purple, you know, to give yourself look prestige. It really fits, I think, every skin tone and every mood that you have in the everyday life. So this is what I chose for the everyday. And let's see these 2 nudes here, because they are pretty. And let's take the other one beneath it, so you can have a pinkish look or a nude brown look. Depends on what it is that you have, the feeling that you have in the same day you're going for errands, or just, you know, as I said, go shopping with your kids or a friend or your hubby or whatever. So this is my everyday palette. Well, for the office I chose this one by Colourpop, In a Trance. And look at these amazing colors that are good for the office. You have purple colors and blue, light blue colors and pink colors here, and you have this beautiful white color. And if you love glitters when you go to the office, you have it here. You can create several looks using this palette. Last time I used all these 3 when I went to the office, or these 2 blues, and I combined this one in my tear dot. Well, the glitters I don't really recommend for work, but it depends on your day. If you're going just to the office and you want to have a festive feeling to when you go to the office, and these days it's rarely ever happens, so if you go to the office, it's a celebration and you want to celebrate, so pop on some glitters. You know, it all depends on you, but I think that there are several looks that you can create with this palette, and they are all really appropriate for the office in my opinion. Of course you can think differently, and if you do, let me know in the comment section down below. But I really love the combination of these three together and these three together, and these purple ones also go well together, and I do recommend this palette, and I chose it for my office palette. Every day I go to the office, I usually use this palette. Not only this palette, but this one is the one that pops in when I thought about office. And let's see, I want to show you all the pink ones that I just spoke of, and let's see them together. And look look at these amazing shades. This one is a matte and these two are shimmers. This is an iridescent shimmer, look at that. And all these three together create such an amazing look, and I love wearing it to the office. So when I thought about office, this is the first palette I thought about. So New Year's, and for New Year's I chose Rivera by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Look at these festive colors. New Year's just screams festive, festive, festive in my head. Oops, that was the brush that fell, never mind. But when I think about New Year's Eve, this palette came to mind because it is such a festive color. Look at this vibrant pink here, and the vibrant purple, and this amazing light blue here. These colors just screams celebration, screams happiness, screams it's time for something new. And you know what, this year on the 31st of December 2020, I'm going to put this on my face, on my eyes of course, and I'm going to pray that 2021 will be COVID free, and I hope that my wish will come true. And I know that if I'll use a look creating this palette, I'm going to be happy, and I hope that it won't be just for appearance, the happiness. I hope that we'll really be happy on the 31st of December, and we will have something huge to celebrate. But nevertheless, this is the first palette I thought about when I thought about a celebration, and New Year's Eve is a huge celebration. Let's swatch some of these colors. They are amazing colors, and the gold and the vibrant pink and this turquoise color, look at that, the gold and the turquoise and the vibrant pink. Look at this celebration on my hand. Look at this beautiful light blue and this pink and the gold color. Well, my hand is a bit dirty from all of the shades, but you know, this screams New Year's Eve. I don't know what about you, but for me it screams New Year's Eve, and I love this palette a lot. I love ABH palettes a lot. Well, next up is Coffee Date, and I chose Faux Color So Hot palette. This is how it looks like. Well, it has a brush, but it doesn't want to fall down. This is how it looks like. And when I thought about coffee date, well, me and my husband love to go out on coffee dates, usually after we come back from work, or on Friday mornings we go on a coffee date, and this is the palette that screamed in mind when I thought about a coffee date. Look at these beautiful colors. It has this beautiful soft pink, this beautiful purpley color, these amazing browns here, this coral color, and this beautiful vibrant blue, and you have here terracotta color. And you know, you can create so many different looks using this palette, and this palette screamed to me coffee date. And well, especially for the coffee colors, but not, I have a lot of palettes with coffee colors. I don't know, this one just screamed let's go out with your husband on a coffee date and let's use this palette. Just scream to me because it's so pretty and I create so many beautiful looks using this palette. I don't like these two so much, so I rarely use them, but all the others for me are perfect. Let's swatch some of these amazing colors so you can see what I'm talking about. And let's start with this brown coffee color, this soft light pink, and this rose gold color. And look how pretty they are. They're pretty together, but you can combine each one of them with and pair it with a different color, and you can create so many beautiful looks using this palette. You know, if you want something coral, you can go to this color here and complement it with this and this, or you can add a brown. You can use a turquoise with the brown and maybe a bit of this light color here. I'm not a fan of this color, but I'll swatch it for you. It's very matte color, a turquoisey matte color. I don't know why I'm not a fan of it, but I'm not. But other than these two, really, you know, if you like them, you can use them as well. But I love this color. It screams to me coffee date with my husband. So this is the palette that I chose and use. Well, I don't know about you, but when I go to the beach or go to the pool, I like to put on makeup and at least some color in my eyes, and I chose this one, Aura and Out by Colourpop. And I chose this palette because, well, I love it, one, and two, it has, you know, all the colors of the sea here. You know, sometimes in the sea you have some green colors, and these reminds me of the sand. You know, this palette screams beach to me, and go to the seashore and go. And you know, usually when I go to the beach with my kids or my family, I usually go in only with the legs. I'm a bit afraid of the ocean, so I'm not going in for a swim. I just wet my legs about my knee height, so that's it for me anyways. So I allow myself to wear makeup even if I'm going to the beach or I'm going to the swimming pool. Usually when I go to the swimming pool, I usually sit outside. Sometimes I go in, but you know, it depends. If the kids are alone, then I'll go in with them. If they are friends, then I usually leave them alone and not embarrass them. So this is a perfect look for going to the beach or going to the pool, in my opinion. These colors screams ocean to me. These ones screams a seashore for me. I don't know about you. This one reminds me of nature, so it all combines together for one palette. And when I looked at my palette collections, and I thought, well, if I'm going to the beach now, which palette will I use? This one was I immediately chose this one. And you know, it's an intuition, and I love this palette a lot. Let's swatch the blues, all of these beautiful colors here, and I'm going to swatch them, and look how magnificent they are, and look how pretty these colors are. And for me, it screams ocean and screams sea. I don't know about you, screams pool. You know, it's individual, but for me, this is what this palette calls out my name. Go to the ocean, go to the beach. Yeah, you don't hear it? I hear it. I'm looking at this palette and I'm looking at these colors, and this is what I hear. So you know, if you're feeling festive, you can use the sparkling here, and you can use this light color in the tear dot or under your bone here. So I really love this palette, and I think it's perfect for a day at the beach. Now I have two last palette, and I wanted to show you a palette that I would have used, if I need to go to a job interview. If I need to go to a job interview, I would choose this palette by AWB Makeup. This is called the Game Changer. You have here the mirror. I'm just hiding it with a note with the color names, but you have a mirror here. Why would I choose this specific palette for a job interview? Because I think that if you take these out, all of these colors screams job interview, in my opinion. Look at these amazing colors here, these amazing nude colors. Well, this one I'm in love with, this movie pinkish color. I'm in love with it. This color lit, you know, this is perfect. This beautiful brown color as well. And you know, I'm not looking at these top because these one, you know, maybe the browns are okay for an interview. Let's take these four out that, for my opinion, are too loud for as a shade for a job interview. But all the others are just the right thing that you need for a job interview. And of course it depends on what job you're applying to, but I think it nails all the options in my opinion. Of course, you can create a look using these nude colors here, or these three colors here, or you can use these colors here. This one looks bright, looks dark in the pan, but it's not dark at all. And this one is complemented and changes its color when you apply it to the eyelid. So I think these are perfect for a job interview. Let's swatch. Well, I'm going to start with Beat Down, which is my favorite color, and Lit, which is my favorite color. You can see the dent here, and you can know that these two are my favorite colors. They are, oh, I forgot to take out the aura. Let's put it here on the side. And just look at these, look at these beautiful, amazing colors, and they scream to me job interview. So if I would go to an interview, I would definitely use this palette. I think it is perfect, not just for a job interview. Of course you can use it for any purpose, but this one screams to me job interview. Last but not least is an eyeshadow palette for Zoom. These days, well, I don't know about you, but I Zoom a lot. When I'm working from home, we use Teams for Microsoft, but it's the same thing, a video conference. And for video conference, I chose Nikki Tutorials in collaboration with Beauty Bay. This is my favorite palette. I recently received it. I already created many looks using this palette, and I'll let you know why I think it is best for video conferences, for Zoom, for Teams, whatever it is that you're doing. Because when you apply your makeup for Zoom, for video conference, it's the same. You need something that people can see, something that is very bright. And because, you know, when you have a zoom in the camera, and if you put something very light on your eyes, nobody is going to see it. And I'm talking about nobody. You need something that pops color. If you want it to be shown, of course, you know, it depends on your personality. I like it to be shown. So whenever I have a Zoom or a Teams and I apply something that is visible on the eyelid, and this palette definitely is the one that you need. Look at these amazing colors. Look at them. Look at the blues and the light blue and the pinks and the orange. Well, the green one I haven't used there. I didn't use yet, but the silver, this silver here is beautiful. And you have this, it's very hard to hold it. Okay, let's do half. And you have this beautiful green color, olive green color, and the brown is beautiful. And you can have, let's see the other side, and the variety of looks that you can create using this palette is enormous. and because the colors are very vibrant, this is a good palette for video conferences, because if you create a look using this palette, definitely someone that is watching you can see that you're wearing eye makeup. Okay, so that's it. This is my event tag eyeshadow palettes, or event eyeshadow palettes tag, whatever you want, I don't mind. Well, if you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now if you want, and hit the notification bell, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye.